What's going on, YouTube? So I'm gonna record this whole video on my phone. I'm gonna see how it looks like. I've been using my GoPro 8, little catfish eye GoPro, which I don't know if you noticed in my other previous videos, but it kind of was, the SD card kind of messed up, and I don't have an SD card right now. So I'm just like, let me, I got this 13th, iPhone 13. I'm like, let me see how this thing records, how it's gonna do, and all that good stuff. So today's gonna be a day, guys. I'm gonna do the installation for my 95 SZR NA Toyota Supra. So the way, basically how it happened, I wasn't gonna install it yet because my whole thing was I was gonna collect all my parts that I have there, all the parts that I have in total, as far as all the turbo, basically the whole turbo kit itself. So when I installed everything, the turbo and everything, I was gonna throw in the exhaust at the same time because I was not a big believer on an NA exhaust car, because it's like, then people gonna be like, let me hit a turbo, and I'm gonna be like, so. Anywho's, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install the kit itself. I'm gonna have a before and after sound. First and foremost, I want to apologize to you guys. I have not been on YouTube. I don't have a lot of videos because I'm building up my whole collection to make everything, my transition to make the car turbo. Because I am going NAT for most of the guys that doesn't know, if you're new to the channel. I decided to go with the NAT built because I wanted to show all the NA guys some love, show them that it's possible to make your NA turbo. I mean, and it will be good power at the same time eventually. So I want to, do a video, a tutorial, basically how I'm doing my NAT, what I have. And you, of course, it's going to be a lot cheaper for if you guys want to go cheaper on the route. It depends how you guys want to go with your setup, but I spend a little bit more money on my setup because I know at the long run. So you always have to think what's going to be your power goal. You're going to have to think how much power you want in the long run, because you might as well buy the parts now to save you more money at the end. So I bought parts that basically will hold more power at the end, which is my goal that I want. So I'm waiting for my brother-in-law to come, but I'm just gonna wait till he comes. I mean, it should be an easy process. They have this video on YouTube as well for other Supras that did it, but of course I'm gonna show some love as well and share, my experience with the HKS. So I'm gonna do a sound before and after, of course, and in the car and after the car, so you can hear it. So what do you think about it?
I like it.
It's not that bad. It's not that big.
Time to install.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna push the car forward a little bit, lift it up from the back diff, and then start taking the bolts out. But actually, we should just do a video. Let's drive around, so we can have the sound, so they can hear the sound at the same time, so they can hear how silent it is. So before and after. So see you guys in the road. See, this is the exhaust. How quiet it sounds. I'm gonna give it a little downshift, and I'm gonna have you hear it. It's gonna sound like nothing. Nothing. I mean, it's pretty cool. I kind of like it to be silent sometimes, but then obviously when you start, you want to start doing parts and aftermarket parts, you want to modify your car, you're gonna have to change the exhaust. That's one of the pluses of changing the exhaust as well. So yeah. So this is the before, and I'm gonna do an after of how the car sounds, how loud it's gonna sound. Hopefully it's not gonna be too loud, because I don't like it too loud, but we'll see in a little bit. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So that was funny, guys. So that was the video of me pushing it. So you couldn't hear nothing. You couldn't even know I was pushing it. But yeah, it's, like I said, guys, this is an NA, so it's not a turbo one, so it's not fast. You guys already know the deal. But obviously, once we start doing the modifications for it, you're gonna start hearing some noise. So yeah, so see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna start doing installation, showing you guys step by step. Actually, shouldn't be that hard because I already looked it up, but for you guys that's following, you guys can see, for my video, if you guys have the same exhaust, I'm gonna show you guys what to take off, what size bolt to take off, and then from there we just keep going. All right, guys. All right, guys, so that was a test drive. Sorry about the car being dirty. I haven't washed it literally for 2 weeks. It's in my garage. I go like out every weekend or so, every other weekend. But, so this is completely stock. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna lift it up. We're gonna let it probably cool down for like at least 15 minutes because we was driving it. And then from there, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the bolts out. We're gonna record it as we go along, switch it up, and then redo the exhaust tune again. We'll redo the test drive to see the difference between the sound, which should be a little bit of a difference maybe. All right, guys, so I'm sure you guys watched enough Supra videos to understand and look at the underneath the car about just wondering how the hell they have three. It looks like 3 mufflers. What a restrictor right there. This thing is restricted like crazy, which is, it is what it is, but you got one here and you got 2 here, and look how skinny this thing is. It's like freaking tiny, like 1.5 inches or something like that, which, you know, it is what it is. So basically it's gonna come out. It looks like everything is held on by hangers from the backside itself. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna wait till it gets cooler a little bit because it's kind of hot, because I was kind of like driving it down the road. Then I'm gonna take these 2, you got 2 bolts right there, I'm gonna unhook it. And then from there, I'm gonna get my crowbar and start pushing the rubber hangers and sliding them off, and it should just drop down, to be honest. I mean, that's my philosophy, but I don't know, shit could happen, you never know. So let's see how that goes. But all right, guys, so the 2 bolts in the bottom where it connects to the exhaust is definitely going to be a size 14. The jack stands, I would recommend putting the jack stands up there so the car doesn't squash your body and you don't turn into a pancake and stuff like that. But yeah, so far I'm still waiting for the exhaust to cool down. Admiring how dirty my car is. Like, fuck. I'm definitely gonna have to clean this shit after I'm done. So what I'm gonna do is, before I show you guys the video, I'm definitely gonna clean the crap out of this car to make it look, you know, good enough, and then start giving you the before and after videos of everything. I would highly recommend you to use BP Blaster, especially to take out the rust bolts, whatever you haven't, because I don't know how long it's been since this car hasn't been touched, which I'm sure it was 1,000 years ago, but so I'll spray all the bolts, which is just only 2 of them, and then from there, let it wait, you know, let it sink in for like 15 minutes, and then start ripping it out. So I'm just chilling right now.
15 minutes later.
Oh yeah, so you're still here. Okay, so basically, yeah, so the next video, or the next part of the video, matter of fact, let's do it now, man. Let's lay this out now. So we're gonna lay this out now so we can give you a good glimpse of what's going on with this freaking monster. Like, so in diameter, in specs, I believe it was a 3.78 inch in diameter, and then from the tip it's about 4.75 in diameter from the tip. That's fucking crazy. So that's gonna be pretty. I don't know. I never had this you know, this is big. I mean, I seen big. Trust me, you know. Yeah, I seen big. You know what I mean? So it's dope, man. I'm super excited to put it on, just to hear how it sounds. With the washers, the buttons, everything that you're gonna basically need. But I want to give a shout out to HKS. Thank you again for making this immaculate, spectacular, big fat exhaust. All right, guys. So this is the accessories that it comes with, of course. Came with a pretty, you know, interesting sticker, which I'm probably gonna put it on my collections that I have on my stickers. Got a collection of stickers. Oh, rated R right there. But yeah, probably gonna put it there. Okay. Hopefully it comes out. Then from there, we're gonna try to take out the hangers, and then let's get it. Yeah, it's out the big boy. I'm definitely gonna have to take out the big boy on this one. I'm gonna have to go with the bigger gun. But that shit is not coming out. Like I said, it might be an easy process. It might not be an easy process. But sometimes you gotta take out the big guns. Let's see how that works. On this sucker. Alright. Let's see how this bigger works. Ooh. Okay. That's a good sign, guys. Gotta swivel, man. Always want to do it right, because if you strip it, oh God. You strip it, I'm done. All right, you got this one. There she rolls. So let me see. Is there a bolt back here?
Yeah.
There's a bolt back there? This one's out right here. Boom. Thank God, it was kind of rusted, so thank God this thing came out, because if it would have broke, oh God. So now we got the 2 bolts out. So what we're gonna do now is take out the hangers, and let me get my crowbar and kind of like play with it, caress it a little bit. Sometimes the hangers come out, sometimes they don't come out. Let's see how this works. So we got this one right here. Usually when you slide it out, most of the time, if you get the right angle for it, it should pop out. Sometimes you could always put some silicone on it to make it more slippery and wet. So this thing, that's what we probably gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get some silicone on this sucker too, so we could get it out. So you got the BP blaster. Oh. Watch out with your eyes. This over here. This one. This one. I don't think I need this one on this one. It was just those 2 hangers. All right, let's try it now. Oh man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. A little caress, come on. There you go. Let me tell you guys, when she's wet, she's wet. Oh, man. Look at this. Yeah, definitely have to. Woo! She out one side. Now, hold it as much as you can. Or this is. It would probably have been easier if I had a lift, but I'm not at that level yet. But hopefully in the future, we're planning to get a little small shop to play with, and we could be doing more work there. And here you go. Came out, right? That thing came out. Yeah. All right, so that part came out. Now let's take this part out over here. This one seems like it's more simple. This one just has 2 hangers. basically like little O-rings, well, giant O-rings. It looks like it just comes out like this. There you go, one, and then this one looks like it's gonna be a BIT. Let me go. Be careful you don't pinch your fingers. That would suck. Hold this right here, Sean, real quick. Like, yeah. Let's hold it up. And I'm over here sliding every time I. Okay. There you go. Let's go. All right, guys, so slide this out. Yes, I'm wearing sandals, guys. Welcome to Florida. All right, plus I'm home. So there goes the before and after of the exhaust itself. The thickness, you really want to know the diameter of it? But I do. Let's see, what's the measurement tape? I have measurement tape pliers. All right. So yeah, we're looking at about an inch and probably like an inch and 3/4, give or take. An inch and 3/4. And yeah, bigger difference. So there she is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the first piece on first, and then the second piece. And where is the, there it is. Now, they want us to reuse the other bolts that goes behind the catalytic, but I think instead of reusing it, I'm probably gonna have to get my own bolts. So I gotta see how long I gotta get them. Doesn't need to be that long. Let's see what. Get my chair. It's always good to have a couple of bolts as a collection, just in case. You never know, like something like this could happen. So we could reuse it. So maybe I could find 4 of these. That'd be cool. But maybe. Swivel. Always have your swivel ready, guys. All right. I just need 2 anyway. So I got one here, one here. So we got lucky, guys. I didn't have to go to O'Reilly's. Sean found it somehow, so we got one of the nuts. It was buried somewhere in there, man. But it's always good to have all the bolts. Every time we work on a car, save the bolts, save it in a bucket, save it anywhere that you can. I mean, trust me, one day it might come in handy. So there it goes. But if you have a lift, I mean, yeah, of course, it'll be easier for you for the lift to put it on after or the whole thing together. But since we're doing it on the ground, it's kind of you know. I wonder if I have any washers. Oh, there was 2 washers there. There was 2 extra washers, I remember. Perfect. So let's do this. So guys, so what I did was, instead of reusing, you know, the actual bolt, because if you reuse the bolt, you're gonna have to put this bracket back on like this. I mean, if you guys want to, but I don't trust this. This is so rusted right now. So I'm gonna go here. So we go here. Here. Put this one like this. Make sure you see what the hell you're doing, because I can't see shit. No, other side. put this one on here. Yeah. Boom. Good to go. All right, you got that. Now let's tighten those bolts up in the front. Both gonna be 14s.
I forgot the washer.
No, I think that was an extra one. Or that's what I thought. The crush washer. I thought. Let me see.
No, you didn't put it.
It was. I did it. Okay, so this side. Yeah. Should be good right there. Now let's go to the end of it. All right, guys. So you might have to do a little correction when you take this out because it was stuck. So it's like a really tight fit because this is real thick. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to use these as well as hangers at the end. So you guys could play with it, but you could take it out though. Now we're gonna put this one on, angle it up. With this. Okay, so now we gotta figure out which way that's gonna go, but let's put this one on first. Let's check this one out quick. Let's see if we got it. So it might be like that. There you go. Lift up from the top the pipe. Try to angle it up more towards you. Okay. Just like that. Okay. 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 Just get all these together, clean them up. Let me get those two nuts right there. Okay. You got one more nut there, something? There you go. There you go, guys. So I got it connected. I'm gonna definitely tighten this one down. Make sure she's got the hanger on here. Come back and here. You definitely gonna have to finesse it a little bit to where you could kind of get it in the middle, but you could definitely get it though. If you could see how I did it. So you could get it. You're gonna have to get teamwork and finesse it a little bit, but there she goes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up, put the car down, make sure everything's tight, make sure I don't have any exhaust leaks. And then, of course, test drive the car with the sound before and after, give you some good revs. Hopefully everything went right and and we'll find out. Stay tuned, guys. This is gonna be the after test of driving with the HKS exhaust. Can you hear it? I believe you could hear it a lot better than it being silent. So this is gonna be the inside view, then I got an outside view pass by, but tell me if you can hear it. How much of a difference that make? Oh my God, I love it. I love the sound of it. I love the way it tones. I mean, even for my car being NA, it's not even turbo yet. It sounds really nice. It sounds really good. It's like a deep, nice, deep, mellow, relaxed tone. Not loud, and it's not even low. In In the inside of the car, it sounds a little bit louder, of course, but when you're outside the car, it sounds between it being quiet and loud at the same time. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't, right? But yeah, but I'm gonna do an outside sound as well, and then from there, you guys tell me how you guys like the sound of it. I love it. I mean, I don't regret buying it. The reviews of it, I love it. I mean, I recommend it 100%. If you guys want the HKS, the TI exhaust, man, easy. It was a simple installation, so it wasn't too bad. But the sound is beautiful, man, beautiful. So I'm just driving around right now. So I'm gonna go ahead. Then I'm gonna give you guys the aftermath. I'm gonna wash the car real fast because it's really dirty, and then from there I'm gonna do a startup test when you hear the car turn on, and then from there I'm gonna rev it a little couple times, and then from there, you guys let me know what you guys think. All right, now we're gonna turn it on so you could hear it, so you can hear how it sounds on idle, and give you guys a couple revs. All right, turn it on. That's straight idle. Nice little purr. I think it sounds nice by itself. Once again, guys, this is a NA, so it's not turbo yet. So this is how it's gonna sound like when you're an NA. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a couple revs. All right, rev it up a couple times. All right, guys, there she blows. That's it. That's the HKS TI exhaust. I mean, yeah, 100%. I recommend it. I mean, if you guys, sounds good, man. If you guys ever see me in a meet around here, Kissimmee, Florida, Orlando, just let me know. I'll rev it for you. I mean, like I said, right now it's NA. Right now it's not turbo yet, but I'm still working on the turbo part. Just need to get some little bit more parts, and then from there we should be good to install the turbo kit for. Hopefully within next month or so. It's just everything's kind of like in parts, getting parts, getting, delivery time, back order. Everything's in back order and stuff, like I said previously in the beginning. So it's like, it is what it is. But surely but slowly, we're coming along. I have to make a video. I got my computer in, thank God. I'm gonna make a video about my computer. Did the exhaust already. So stay tuned, guys. I'm trying to get you up to date of what I got so far for everything that I got. I'm gonna make a list of everything that I got again, because I got a couple more pieces, but I want it to be where I want you to show you guys so far of what I got, so you could see where I've been up to. But mostly it's just saving, buying parts, saving. I mean, it's just waiting for parts to come in, back order. So it's like, it's all varies, like in the situation. But coming soon, guys, definitely coming soon, NAT. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, share. It's gonna be more. I'm telling you, once I start getting more of my parts, I'm making more videos, and I'm definitely can't wait to hear that turbo, man. Oh man. So once again, you guys have a good one. Stay safe, and see you next time. Later.